Oh no, I turned the wrong thing off. Okay, that was perfect timing, actually. There we go. So, I don't have to admit this, because the camera's not on and you didn't see any of it. Would you believe me if I told you that the mouse didn't work when I put the battery in the first time? Because I put it in backwards? I didn't even bother checking. And I was like, well, all of these batteries are just trash. And I found another one. I grabbed one of mine, and I actually checked it, and then I went, wait. Was the first one even in the right way? Because when I got the stuff from my sister's, she had a huge pack of like those ones that you get at Sam's Club, and it's like 50 batteries. And I just popped that mother in, didn't even think about it. Lord. But, well, now you can see my mouse works just fine. So there's that. Lord almighty. Okay, let's do Hildibrand. Well, it's been a while, but welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. I've been working on Gunbreaker lately, and I got the resistance weapon too, which is sweet. I like Gunbreaker's fun after you hit like 75. It's a slog before that, unfortunately. But once you like actually learn the skills, then you can pay the bills. But it's just getting to that point that's... I also don't know why I ran past the Aetheryte back there. Hell yeah! It's ruby red. Because the normal one's just black. And I was like, what would look really good? And I just went through all of them. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. And the way it's accented by the blue and the black at the end there. And then I accidentally forgot to take my glamour off of my plate for the gun blade. And I glamored over it. So when I realized my mistake, I went back and it undyed, so I had to get another pot of dye. It was horrible. And you calling me a nerd? Because I'm not a nerd. I'm a Trekkie. And that's 1,000 times worse. What's today? Friday? TechPod isn't until tomorrow. Oh cool, that was trash. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Jumbo Cactpot hasn't happened yet. Oh, fashion report. I'll just turn that in, fail, get my 10K. I properly did fashion report for a little bit when they started it. I got the 100 for the achievement, and I just kind of stopped caring after that. And besides, I'm fashionable AF. He just said something about my retainers, and I recently rearranged my retainers in such a way to where I am retiring my third one. Better Lane is out of here. I mean, I never used anything Sebastian had anyway, so I just sold it all. And gave him all the stuff Lane had. You logged in? Ah. Doka. Yeah, layoffs everywhere, man. I mean, like, my retainer's employed for the next 6 months or so, but after that, she's gonna have to figure something out. I don't know where I'm supposed to be going, actually. Hold on. What is it? New Game Plus. Further Hildibrand Adventures. Does it start in Ul'dah? Ah! Get on my butt! No, yeah. But where? Where does... Oh, it starts in... Starts at the Jeweled Crozier. Okay. Yeah, we're starting this now, and apparently 6.5 should be out probably next month. So, Final Fantasy is going to be making a good bit of a comeback here. Where's a healer? Black Mage. Useless. 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 One of you has to be a healer. Another blue mage? What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Oh, there we go. Gonna check the ticker real quick. Yeah. Nashu! It's been too long. I did not mean to take that much of a break since when we did Realm Reborn. Well, I'll be Ezzy Saris in the flesh. A pleasure to see you again. Wait, is this what they call serendipity? It is, isn't it? That settles it. You gotta help me find the inspector. Or I was hoping you'd silently agree. So I've been trying to calculate the trajectory the inspector took when he was catapulted into the sky again. I triple-checked my figures and concluded he must have landed somewhere here in Ishgard. Unfortunately, the investigation hasn't been proceeding as smoothly as I'd hoped. But now that you're here, we're sure to make some progress. Why am I reading this through the OBS window? I just realized I was playing through OBS. But now that you're here, we're sure to make some progress. Come, let's speak with the merchants and see if anyone hasn't had dealings with a gentlemanly Highlander. But I originally read her as more of like Harley Quinn from the Batman cartoon, but I'm having a hard trouble getting back into that. I'll slide back in there eventually. A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? My apologies, but I cannot say I've had dealings with a man as you describe. Dude, the HUD takes forever to get right. I'm surprised you did it that quickly. You've... You fixed your HUD faster than Square reactivated your sub. Good morning to you, madam. Oh, you're looking for someone. A gentlemanly Highlander. I know not this man of whom you speak, but mayhap Mistress Elais does. She's well acquainted with rather a lot of merchants and noblemen. I had the same problem redoing my retainer to get all my stuff from her. I logged in, and then I was like, I gotta do this. So I got her back. I renewed my +1 retainer thing. And then I played for like 3 hours just leveling. It still didn't do it. I logged out, went and did something else, came back, and then like an hour into my second session, she was there. I've sold my fair share of goods to Highlander adventurers, aye, but I'd not describe such clients as particularly gentlemanly, I'm afraid. As ever, a warm welcome to you, miss. How may I be of service? Just gonna put that kettle right on the fire? Okay. The gentlemanly Highlander, you say. Now that I think of it, I have heard tell of a foreigner who may be the man whom you seek. Begging your pardons, miss, but did you say you know Inspector Hildibrand? An acquaintance of yours, I presume? I do not know his name, only that he is here by invitation of Lord Edmund, or so it is rumored. Surely, as a ward of House Forton, it would be a trifling matter to go and ask after him at the manor. Core, I knew it was serendipity. To Forton Manor. I'm just looking at my, like, 4-inch heels. I never really get to look at that when the boots are black. Also, fire. I haven't done that in a while, so... It's just up here. I'm not going to bother teleporting. I love the last vigil. It's like with the Heavensward statues. It's so good. Oh shit, you're right! After I finish the Stormblood stuff, I won't be able to do the new quest as Blue Mage. Oh. I didn't even think about that. We'll get there when we get there. Hell, by the time I get around to it, they'll have increased the Blue Mage cap to 90. I'm not putting this off that long, I swear. I want to do the Endwalker stuff. Yeah. Well met, Mr. Saris. Do you require assistance? It's really been bugging me that I haven't been able to do the new Hildibrand stuff. Aye, it is as you say. At this time, Lord Edmund is entertaining a foreign guest. Huzzah! We found the inspector! If I'm not mistaken, their meeting should be ending shortly. If you like, you may retire to the gazebo and wait for our guest to depart. A gazebo? Aren't those dangerous? Then again, you seem a respectable sort. Not like to let a wild gazebo run amok. Very well. We humbly accept your offer. She's like halfway between Harley Quinn and Gilbert Godfrey. If it wakes up, I'll have you there to protect me. She also doesn't know what a gazebo is. What sword is that? Amazing Manderville Gunblade. Oh, that's legit. So, the new Hildibrand quests for Endwalker are the relic weapons. And that looks kind of nice. I like the effect on it. I haven't really seen any of the new ones. Also, don't look at my butt. With what powerful magics did they tame this dread fiend? I'm just kidding. You can lick my butt. But not on Twitch. No, no, no. I give you permission to pause it on YouTube and look. That must be Inspector Hildibrand. It's been like 8 years since I played Heavensward. I don't remember the voices. I cannot well imagine how arduous your journey must have been. Truth be told, I found the brisk, coherent air to be rather invigorating. It stimulates body and mind both. A welcome benefit when one must discuss matters of commerce. I dare say we would not have accomplished so much otherwise. There you are, Inspector. I've been looking all over for you. I say, who do I see before me? Not one, but two of my beloved son's faithful companions. Lord Godbert? But I thought... Hildy in Ishgard? This is the first I've heard of it. I found you at last, heretic! I don't know who that is. Oh yeah, this guy! Not Briardine. Briardine died in a Chuck E. Cheese. Never forget. Yes, you! The hulking brute with a mad gleam in his eye. Your brazen heresy is plain for all to see. Surrender yourself to the Inquisition at once! I beg your pardon. This man is an Ul'Dan merchant, here at the behest of House Fortan. Such baseless accusations will not be tolerated. The guest of House Fortan? Then he couldn't possibly. There were those two wards that they were acquitted of all charges in a trial by combat. He demands the right to. Oh, then I would personally have to. Oh dear. A thousand apologies, good sir. I spoke out of turn. I am Seer, and as you may have guessed, I am an inquisitor who has been charged with investigating reports of a rather suspicious, possibly heretical individual. Ho ho ho! A heretic, you say? One who bears a passing resemblance to me? I, a man, rather muscular, wearing dark garments and acquitting himself in a somewhat gentlemanly fashion, as some might say. This heretic sounds like the spitting image of Inspector Hildibrand. Could he be a fan? Say again? You're acquainted with such a man. I see. And the man you're looking for is Lord Godbert's son. It would seem that our investigations may be connected. So, I put to you a proposal. The first reported sightings of the heretic I'm tracking came from Falcon's Nest. Mayhap we should journey there together. It is, after all, possible that we are seeking the self-same individual. If so, and if he is innocent, it would be the best if you were present when I apprehend him, that we might resolve this matter without incident. I say go with him, Ezzy. This looks to be our best lead yet. and I shall accompany you. It has been far too long since I laid eyes on my beloved son, and if there's a chance we might be reunited, I shall be glad to seize it. Then it's settled. We shall leave for Falcon's Nest at once. Unfortunately, we can't teleport there. Some reason. Still. Well, you can teleport to Falcon's Nest, but not with the city Aetheryte. Oh, Sky Steel Manufactory. I was already there. So I kind of got used to playing Resident Evil, and now I expect the haptic triggers on the PS5 controller, and it doesn't do that for Final Fantasy, and it's throwing me off. Oh, Bo! What's up? How's it hanging, Redwald? I like how Godbert took his coat off. Mistress Saris, are these your traveling companions? Yes. So I can rub the salamander lotion with the proper resistances. That would be like super hard to push. I like the haptic triggers. I really do. The mysterious muscular vagabond. Ah, yes. A patrol sighted him lurking near the dusk vigil. Thinking he might be a lost traveler, they called out to him, but rather than approach, he fled. Quite frankly, I'm surprised you bothered to come all this way. That sighting barely warranted a mention of my report. Aha! The unmistakable scent of heresy. Yeah, but they also help with gameplay a fair bit. Ah, terribly sorry. Old habit I picked up from my mentor. I know, not rushed to judge as before. Still, much as I hope you find your missing inspector, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. Of late, there have been virtually no confirmed instances of heretical misdeeds. It's gotten so bad that some are speculating our funding may be reduced, or worse, that the Inquisition's operation might come under review. That is why, alone as my witness, I will find and bring a heretic to justice, and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times. Yes, I understand you have your reasons, but whether or not this vagabond was a heretic remains to be seen. Still, if you set upon your course, you might begin your search near the Dusk Vigil. An excellent suggestion, Sir Redwald. The voices are mixing together now. Should we succeed in our endeavor, rest assured that you will share in the glory. Eh. The hunt continues. Onward to the Dusk Vigil. I'm told that region is especially cold, so do not forget to dress appropriately for the weather. Godbert nods, wearing his short shorts. Well, I'm wearing short shorts too, so. Because yeah, like in Resident Evil or Ratchet and Clank, you've got... Hi, car. You hold the, like, L2 to aim, and then you push R2, and it, like, stops in place right before the firing, so you can get the timing better. Or, like Ratchet and Clank, some of them have the light presses lock on, or it'll show you your weapon arc or whatever the hell, and then you just to do it. I wasn't too sure about it at first, but I've really grown to like the feature. I don't remember if God of War really did anything with it. I don't think so. Oh my god, Dusk Vigil is so far. It sounds stupid, but when you pull or like push the button to pull the trigger, I know, or I want to know that it will do it right when I want it to. Instead of where does it register? Like just doing the trigger real slow. I'm starting. That's where it registered, like halfway down. So that's half a button press too late if I really have to cap this guy running down a hallway with a pitchfork at me. I mean, based on my stats so far, I've got like a 35% chance of missing the shot anyway. But that's not the point. Oh wait, no, I want to talk to them. But wait, I want to blow up this ice spray. I trust you're managing. Good. It would be a shame if we had to turn back now. This land has a beauty all its own, don't you think? A pity my dear wife isn't here to enjoy it. Look, it's frozen! Wait, does that mean the fish are frozen too? I think this player's also here for... and there were probably a few things that happened in this spot. Oh my god! Godbert is doing a Tifa cosplay. Oh! Oh no! I'm sorry, I need a second. I need some tea after that one. By the 12th. Fury, take me, it's freezing! But this is a waste of time. No living thing could survive in this god's forsaken wasteland. Over there, look! Someone's coming from the vigil! Inspector! Inspector, is that you? Yeah, not bad. Aside from the... Oh, it's this guy! As I live and breathe, of all the places to be reunited with Master Zombiebrand's compatriots, how fare you all this fine evening? Hark! A heretic raised from the dead by his brother's unholy magics! He's not a heretic. He's one of the gentle dead men. What brings you so far from Old Dog, good sir? I can't even read the text because I'm just staring at Godbert. I have to use my hand and cover that part of the screen. Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely existence. I have my hand on the screen. So when we heard rumors of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted. I was chosen to serve as emissary and set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught. Truly? Every last one dead. That is to say, irrevocably dead. If it was necessary, then so be it. Still, after coming all this way, it was more than a little disappointing, you understand. Okay, we're safe. Then, my calculations were wrong? The inspector didn't land in Coerthus? No, do not fret so. If it is our overlord you seek, then you are in luck. As the founder of the gentle dead men, our fates and our ether are inextricably entwined. In fact, I can feel it calling to me now. Truly, good sir! You can guide us to Inspector Hildibrand? As surely as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains. Follow me, my friends. He's rocking it. I'll give him that. I must remain vigilant for heresy, for it can manifest in myriad ways. 'Tis a vile, insidious sickness which must needs be burned out ere the infection takes hold. Surely zombification would qualify, yes? Confound it, they've left us behind! The gentleman falls rather than flies. I don't think I read the quest name when I started. And again, like we did for Realm Reborn, we'll do one patch series at a time. So this is going to be 6.1. Or 6.1, shit. 3.1. Don't call it a comeback. There's look of utter confusion is one you know all too well. Who do they think they are, commandeering the investigation and employing a zombie as a bloodhound beggars belief? We must regain control of the situation. With me, Ezzy. You know what, Bo? You're honestly not doing a whole lot. And it's easier to just click Mount Roulette. I can't stop thinking about it. It's gonna be in my dreams. Do our aching souls Heavensward. Sickness is wont to fester and spread, yes? Is it truly safe to consort with this man? Simply basking in this magnificent scenery fills me with inspiration. Inspector! Inspector! It's a good thing I've got that compressor! Hold a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate. Master Zombiebrand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else. Mayhap a powerful magic confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now see here! These wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up? Ezzy can handle herself, true, and you've clearly no reason to fear death. But what of Mistress Nashu? I take your meaning. My good zombie Ezzy. Oh, my good... my good zombie, Ezzy. Pray see to the lady's protection. I'm not undead at the current moment, but it has happened before. Inquisitor Seer, would you care to take the lead? My godbird's becoming Worf. Inquisitor Seer. Come on, you two! The inspector's out there somewhere! How far is out there some... it's kind of far. Washoy! Cotton candy, A-A-O. Oh, I need to set that back up as a BRB. I was short the fuck out of that bird, man. Those sculpted legs clad in gentlemanly trousers. I know them. Look, Ezzy! That's got to be the inspector! Nessie, aliens, or Bigfoot? For what? Like, which one's sexier? I don't know why I added that. I'm going to specifically go with those black and white aliens from Star Trek The Next Generation. Oh no, that was from the original series. I'm going to specifically go with those fish aliens from Star Trek The Next Generation that one of them was played by Keith Richards, I believe. And he's surrounded by giant fluffy man-shaped gazebos! Oh, Splatfest. I didn't know what the new Splatfest was. Was Keith Richards the fish alien, or was it... I'm not looking it up. Nay, my lady, those are not mere gazebos. Note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos, fearsome yet fastidious foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from rotting limb. I know Iggy Pop was a Vorta in Deep Space Nine. Only Ezzy can save Master Zombiebrand now. Yeah, sure. I beg of you, my friend, you must save Master Zombiebrand before it's too late. I see it now. They're rather more dignified and gentlemanly than your average gazebo. Sorry, gazebos, but you got a gazebo. Oh, you're not even a part of this, mate. Oh, and you missed it, like, right after you left last stream. I made, like, the same kind of joke, and I don't remember what I said. But I was disappointed in myself then, too, just like I'm disappointed now. Inspector! Inspector! Can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Oh, but this just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold. Up and at 'em! Everyone's waiting for you! Oh, forgive me. If I pull any harder, my arms are like to tear. Ah, there you are. We heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? Fury, take me! Is that my heretic? Oh, confound it, I wanted him alive. Inspector Hildibrand is definitely not a heretic. And he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating like last time. Oh, you mean huevas rancheras? If you want more, I have... So I have been trying to speak more Spanish playing Resident Evil. Part 1's already up on YouTube, and I'm going to upload part 2 after the stream tonight. Plug, 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 plug. But I have honestly been trying to remember Spanish that I've just randomly picked up living in the Spanish city of Texas. And it's not going very well. What? How would they say that? Would they say "uno momento"? Cause yeah, I'd get when I did phone calls. Momento, un momento. Moment, chattamate kudasai. No, oh. Yeah, well, I can see that. Yeah, with the god damn. Not the conjugation, but yeah, like the I guess it is conjugation technically. Hildy was ever a late riser. Fear not, my wife and I had our ways of waking him. Now y'all just hold on now, you hear? Huh? Hildibrand, Helidor, Maximilian Manderville, you get up right this instant! I didn't skip any of that, it went on its own, so I missed half of the first box. I've missed this. Was it the Manderville Meteor Strike or the Manderville Meteor Drive? Maybe Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. Out you go! Splendidly suplexed, Lord Godbert! Where am I? The snowy wastelands of Coertus? And who are these people I see before me? Ah, but of course. Who else would venture into inhospitable climes and wake me from my slumber sweet but my beloved fans? Ding. Why do I feel as though I've stepped through a portal into an alternate reality unbound by the laws of logic? What is that? A mammoth? Where did it come from? Oh, that? When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow. A little Lollifellian girl! How adorable! Nashu, please, note the firm, muscular legs, not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a Lollifellian boy. Now that you mention it, I suppose his features are rather masculine. You two cannot possibly be serious. I am the very soul of seriousness, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. Ah, there. That ought to do it. A button to you use the Aether compass. I can't check where it is in the menu to get to it, but it's a key item. I think you can get straight to it from the Aether current window. What is this place? Who am I? Oh wait, no, I think it's oh, they moved all that around. It's wait, where the hell is it? Where is it? Where's the Aether compass? Oh, collection. No, it's duty, collection, and Aether compass. And then you can put that on the hotbar. I remembered they moved it, but I couldn't remember. Yeah, it used to be in key items in inventory. I have no idea why they put it there. Because this is all like for side content stuff. Dark Apocalypse, the yokai thing. No clue why the Aether compass is here. Do you mind? "'Tis not in all creation that cannot be repaired with a little tender love and care. Master Hildibrand is alive and full of beans. It's a miracle!" That's going on the thumbnail. Surely there's a perfectly logical explanation in all of this. I remember nothing. Inspector Hildibrand's back, and he brought a friend. Full of Beans should be a title. We have, what's it, the Excruciatingly Excited, or something like that. Full of Beans needs to be the next title. Get on that, Yoshi P. It would seem that although Father's ungentle ministration served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed him of his memory. How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember? Do not worry, young man. Everything will be all right. Take it from me. I've lost my memory more times than I can even remember. Then you can help me remember? Hearken to me now, for I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesiac hobbledehoy. And know that every time he does, anytime I'm reading Hildibrand's dialogue and he makes a pose, I match the pose for the voice effect. You put that in your, like, visualization. Wonderful, wonderful! I'll get started on a batch of Nashu's delights. Ah, effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi lacks the hardy constitution required to survive such an approach. Gigi? Is that my name? When you woke, you were muttering I suspect the phrase may hold some significance to you. So until such time as we learn your real name, I say why not adopt it as a playful moniker? But that's just the sound all mammoths make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a mammoth Gigi anyway? Gigi. I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how will this new name help me to remember who I am? Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next we will return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along! Now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Thanalin. Then allow me to keep you company. Julian will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting any longer. But perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return. This is rather a lot to digest, though you have the look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Nashu's protestations, the Inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word that he will be treated fairly. Will they not let him in because he's only wearing half clothing? Well, no, he was wearing a coat when Gobert was in there before. I go in there half dressed all the time, so I guess it wouldn't be a problem. We're going back to Foundation. I'm cheap. We'll just fly back. So what has been going on? Not a lot, honestly. Oh, that's right. So I'm still trying to sort out, like, job. You would imagine it would be easier to find a proper job after you have a bachelor's degree, but you'd be wrong. My stepdad works with Air Force IT, and he was like, oh yeah, I'll check and see if there's something. They only have one position open, and you have to already have top secret clearance for them to even look at you for that job. And apparently, you have to be sponsored to get top secret clearance? And that's like $100,000 or some shit? But I'm the perfect person for it because, yeah, I mean, I'm the perfect candidate for top secret clearance because I don't care. I'm not going to go selling secrets. I don't give a shit. I don't care what I'm protecting, and I don't care that you want it. I'm just doing my job. Hey, I'm walking here. So give me top government clearance. Do it. Oh, Fury take me, that man. Ah, Ezzy. I suppose you've heard the news then. That's what I say at the interview. Bippity boppity, give me the jobity. That Inspector Hildibrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity. Now I kind of really have to say that at some point, but they won't give me the jobity if I do. If you're looking for him, good luck. I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistant ran off to God's nowhere with that mammoth in tow. As for my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was not more than a zombie which wandered away from the Dusk Vigil, sickness which has since been purged. So it would seem that all is right with the world once more. For now. I have no doubt that the Inspector will turn up again like a bad gill, and when he does, trouble is sure to follow. Ba-da-na-na-na. Boo! Hildibrand Manderville. Cha-cha. Nashimakata-ta-ka-ta-ba. Ba-chow. Bow. Bow. Oh. Oh. There's Gigi. Oh. So wait, hold on. Where is... What was that the 6.1 bit? Hold on. I actually need to look that up real quick. Because I actually don't think there are any duties in the Heavensward stuff for Hildibrand. There's a few trials in Realm Reborn, there's a trial in Stormblood, but I think it's all just story and maybe an instance or two. Yeah, there aren't any real duties for it. What's this quest called? The GG situation. I said search. Damn you. No, no, not that. Ah! I hate doing these things on my phone. There we go. Oh my god. Yeah, this is 3.3. How many quests are in this? Further Hildibrand Adventures. Hildibrand quests. 4.1. Oh my lord. So there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. There were 21 Hildibrand quests in Realm Reborn. In Heavensward, there are 8, and we just did 3 of them. Stormblood has 9. Yeah, oh, it started in 3.2. Okay, I thought it started in 3.1. So yeah, those 2 quests were 3.2, and then the next 2 were 3.3, then 3.4 and 3.5. Well, let's just do the next 2 quests then. We'll do half of this tonight. I had expected this to be like a 5-part thing like the Realm Reborn one was, but I guess not. I pray this morn finds you well, Ezzy, or at least better than it finds me. Seems I have no choice but to seek out that inspector and convince him to surrender up his mammoth to me. 'Twas unearthed under more suspicious circumstances, after all, and who can say what secrets or heresy it might hold. Therefore, the Inquisition would conduct a thorough inspection, and if needs must, destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Fury be praised, at least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. I'm given to understand that while the inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the mammoth in tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Fort Tom Manor. With any luck, they will be there now. Well, hell. If this is just going to be a two-parter, we may as well do Stormblood at the same time. Who are you? That's an NPC that just wasn't there earlier. Okay. Isn't she adorable? Yeah, Hildibrand flies. So do we, I guess. Straight through the quest line. To the very pinnacle of the heavens! Oh, hey, that continues what we were saying just now. Verily shall we scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the answers we seek. Every day shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends. Huzzah! A grand adventure in the deepest pit of the seven hells! Just so! Such is the creed of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. There was no dialogue, but I did it anyway. Well posed, Gigi, well posed! I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday. Right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine, I hereby command you to surrender that mammoth of suspected heretical origin into my custody. I read that in the first try! Why, hello there, Ezzy. And Inquisitor Seer, ever the jester, accusing poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic when 'tis plain to see he is merely a precious young lad. Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl, as if those big, beautiful, boxy eyes aren't the soul of femininity. Nashu, please, were you not witness to the magnificent display of Mandervillian masculinity mere moments ago? That's because you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what. Mr. Saris, Inspector Seer, what is all this commotion? We can hear you from the courtyard. Oh, Lord Edmund, my sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I am come to seize this mammon on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact which I clearly explained to the Inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi a boy or a girl? 'Tis clearly a strapping young lad, no? Take me, not you too. Has the whole world gone mad? Fine, fine, but even supposing that this Gigi is a real boy, you cannot deny that the circumstances of his discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition has determined he is not a threat. I beg your pardon, miraculous resuscitation? I see. Then until such time as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Manderville. I will even stand as witness here and now, if you wish. Adopt? Then that would make me Gigi's father? Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course, I'll do it. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Manderville. Papa Hildy! Papa Hildy! The inspector's finally become a father! It's so beautiful. Quite. Now that you no longer fear the Inquisition, you are free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap, by the grace of the Furies, something will jog his memory. Thank you, Lord Edmund. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son. We must away. Oh, alone, I would not presume to question your grand design, but... confound it all! Well, mayhap I cannot detain the mammoth, but I am still within my rights to observe the blasted thing. Lord Godbert will be pleased to hear that his son is as hale and healthy as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle on another father's behalf, and certainly not without consent. Do. What? Where? Oh. Don't watch me. Not people watching me, that guy. That one guy in particular. Screw that guy. Naturally. Oh, wait, what? Aw, oh, hell. Wait, can I... screw it. I'm already halfway there. May as well hustle that bustle. My hands are also off the wheel at the moment. Okay, here we go. How long must I stand around waiting for that mammoth to do something passably heretical? And get dinner. I'm actually kind of hungry myself. Judging by the size of their estate, they have wealth to rival House Manderville. Oh, look at all them halberds! I've never seen such a well-armed building before. Come now, Gigi. Surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul. This grand manor of House emet-selch. Yep. Doesn't matter what time zone you're in, it's food time. Though, to be fair, I did have a quick dinner, because I started early. Pray, do not fill the mammoth's head with such nonsense. That is the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. I should know. I work there. Furthermore, I'm quite certain that there is no House emet-selch, and that it is rather a ludicrous portmanteau of the four high houses, including that esteemed house which but recently stood as witness to your adoption. Well, Gigi, do you remember anything? No, nothing. I say, rather than parading him around the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Alright, catch you later, man. Have a good dinner. Let us make our way to the holy stables that he might bask in the singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgard's famous chocobos. Oh, poor Seer. That's over by the manufactory, I want to say. Yes. Yeah, I got me some tortellini in the fridge left over. After the stream's done, gonna start getting this going, upload Resident Evil and microwave me some tortellini. So if I wanted hair that color, I'd have to eat plums, val fruits, and pineapples. How many? Such noble creatures, chocobos. How many halcyon days did I pass in the saddle, racing across the wind-swept plains? Patience, patience. The watched heretic never sins. Yeah, well, I did start maybe an hour ago or so. And what's up, Noah? No, I tried to play Diablo earlier, but we didn't get a whole lot of that done because I had to wait in queue for half an hour for a single player experience. And then it was really just... The cutscenes were nice, but the game is just Diablo. At least they didn't screw it up, from what I can tell. Splendid specimens of horsebird flesh, would you not agree? In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take first at the saucer. These chocobos are the pride of the Ishgardian cavalry, and any temple knight who dared exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury herself. How about now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos. It might help. You didn't. You know, just because you found him in a Coerden snowbank, it doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to try taking him to the markets and exposing him to all manner of goods from across Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor. Wait, am I now complicit in this farce? Oh, Fury, forgive me. But I want one! I want one! Buy me a chocobo! Please, Father! I want a chocobo! No. Father, that strange-looking thing is staring at us. I'm sure they do have chocobo at home. Am I that strange looking? Chocobo at home. It's just the owl minion. Yeah, Finn brought up a point earlier that I didn't think about. When I get to the Endwalker stuff for Hildibrand, I'm not going to be able to do it as Blue Mage. That's going to be disappointing. Yeah, I've just been doing it as Blue this whole time. I didn't even think about that. These goods would fetch a high price in Ul'dah. What if I picked one with my eyes closed and gave it as a namesday gift to myself? Oh, I wondered what I'd get me. Receive your orders, detain your heretic, meet your quota. Fury, take me, used to be so simple. Frightening on occasion, I grant you, what with my mentor's little episodes, but simple nonetheless. Why bother? It's so no use. Now, Gigi, you must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise you days filled with grand adventure and the eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi, spirits. Don't let it stop you. My word, a vase has flung to the ground with reckless abandon. Could this be the opening salvo of an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that face cost. 123,504,000 gil at last assessment. 'Twas over 700 years old and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. Duke? 100 million gil? Oh, alone, why have you forsaken me? Oh, would you look at that? It's a miracle, nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself. Did I do that? Gigi, my boy, that was marvelous. You're a born artisan just like father. Papa Hildy's papa? Your grandpapa Godbert, the man who woke you with a few gentle taps to the noggin. You wouldn't believe what else he can do with that hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the very powers of life and death. Once he and the missus came back from their tour of the Western Highlands, I'm sure they'd love to see that trick of yours. Do not demean the Mammoth's power as a mere parlor trick. We just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it. This Mammoth? Sir, I say, sir, 100 million gil for the Mammoth, nay, 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless vase. My word, is this what passes for trade in Ishgard? Gigi is my flesh and blood. I will not sell him at any price. Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but you can't deny the truth no longer. I am a mammoth. Gigi, whatever's gotten into you? You are my son. You are a Manderville man. Listen to your papa, Gigi. You're a Manderville girl, through and through. Stop it, both of you. You're not my papa or my mama. That's the unmistakable scent of... well, perhaps not heresy exactly. Regardless, that mammoth's power cannot be allowed to fall into the wrong hands. Oh, children do say the most hurtful things. Well, it is only to be expected. Gigi is at a rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience, and that on more than one occasion. But if they could weather the storm, then so can I. I say we find out what's got him thinking he's a mammoth. But he is a mammoth. Can you not? Oh, never mind. Reward unobtainable in New Game Plus mode. Oh yeah, the Easter Tonberry thing's coming up. God damn it, Nightbot! Nightbot just killed Miller, confirmed. That's what you get for talking back to your mama. She typed in all caps. I was just thinking, it's not a phase, Mom! And Nightbot just, nope. Nightbot's having none of your back talk, young woman. Hildibrand knows in his heart that love transcends dimensions of time and space, definitions of man and machine. You're not my dad! The course of fatherhood never did run smooth, but I, Hildibrand, guardian of Gigi, doting parent extraordinaire, shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son. You never loved me, Mom! That's the spirit! Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who's unmasked thieves, defeated duelists, and led armies of the undead. Yes, it's all very... Wait, what was that about the undead? Just actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that mammoth. We should begin by speaking with the sentries stationed at the city gates and the airship landing. If Fury help us, he has left Ishgard, we need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of the Worthy while the inspector and his assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near the manufactory, after which we will regroup there and share our findings. Dismissed. I like doing the Nashu voice because I can mess up words and you wouldn't know the difference. That's why she's my favorite voice. Because I can say anything in this voice, and if I just read something wrong, you think it's the accent. Huevos rancheros. No, that still doesn't work. Perfect. There is no way to make huevos rancheros sound good. I mean, it sounds good. It'd kill me if I ate it, but you can't pronounce it like that in any accent and not just be disgusted. Little fellow with a wide-brimmed hat? Aye, he came through here. Bought passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them was some, Lalafelds, right? Funny little buggers. Seemed keen to be anywhere but here. They don't have Lalafelds in Ishgard. I should point that out now. Oh. Wait, what do you mean it's because they're too small? They can't survive in the cold? Well, if Gigi left the city, it was not by the main gates. And the sentries at the airship landing have seen no one matching his description. He'll get ate by the dragons. Falcon's Nest. Fury, take me. Must we return to that freezing pit of despair? Wheresoever Gigi goes, I will follow him, and find him, and embrace him as my son once more. Oh, see, yeah, they built the accessibility ramps for them on all the stairs, so I have no idea what he's on about. However, I surmise that our final destination lies far beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there's but one reason he would return to this frozen waste. To frolic in the snow and cast his worries to the winds! Really? He seemed in no mood to frolic when I last saw him. As I recall, he used his arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become morose and belligerent when it became clear to him that he was, in fact, a mammoth. One might even say he remembered what he was, remembered his purpose. And so when he returned to Western Coertus, that famous breeding ground for heresy where we first found him, home to his heretic masters, to share with them the intelligence he had gathered on the city. Oh, at long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. What are we standing around here for? We have a heretic to catch. Yeah, he's so rude, and he says his dialogue wrong. Inspector, I'm starting to think that Inquisitor Seer might not think very highly of our little girl. It is possible, but I would not presume to know his feelings ere he voice them explicitly. Until such time as he does, we should endeavor to surreptitiously bring him round to the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtlety in all things, Nashu. That is the Manderville way. Do you need help getting to the Aether Current, Jess? I can go over to where you are before I move on. Oh, it's just getting to the quest? Ah. Okay. Yeah, it would be a problem having someone fly you up to get a quest and then you can't get back to turn it in. Just gonna have to find the proper way up there. Oh, right here. I would know those tiny footprints anywhere. Gigi came this way. Oh, even her footprints are adorable. They almost look like they were made by one of those clockwork minions. Ha! I knew it. The mammoth immediately left the outpost and looks to have headed north along the river. By the Fury, I cannot wait to catch him in his company of heretics. I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl ran afoul of any heretics, she'd look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector, I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her grandpapa might like to see that trick of hers. Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. The self-same ones who renounced when he renounced when he declared you were not his father. What a fine young gentleman eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of 3 generations of Mandervilles beckons. I really can't be bothered. That's just up here too. What's up, Steinbach? Steinbach. Tracks continue to the north. Well, I'm glad I got off my mount for that. And it randomly gave me the same one. Okay. Ooh, what's happening over here? A fate. Never mind, fate's over. Also, I didn't point out the measure of a mammoth, which is, you know, a play on the measure of a man, which is one of the best episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation, bringing it right back around, baby. The mammoth lies motionless in the snow, fragments of ice stuck to its cap, suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high speed. Oh, come on, Gigi. You have to take a hit better than that. Dude, I'm like 1000% Trekkie. I grew up one. I can't help it. My head. Who? Oh, it's you. You followed me. I'm rewatching Voyager now while I do computer work. Oh, Gigi! If you wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he's glad to see that you're unharmed. It would seem he was struck by a snowball, much like these Steinbocks. These dead Steinbocks. Are you sure he isn't damaged? Yeah. Jess called me a nerd earlier and I had to correct her that I'm a Trekkie, which is 1,000 times worse. As if a mere blow to the head could fell our Gigi. We Mandervilles are made of sterner stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst into the earth on no fewer than 24 occasions, several times from realms above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the experience. I expect the earth was no less brilliant for the experience. There. Why are you nodding? Oh. He's behind me, isn't he? What good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed in my duel with Julian. But how rude of me. Would you care to join us? Grandpa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert! Mama Nashu says you wield the powers of life and death. I beg you, Grandpapa Godbert, grant me life. Make me a real boy. Are you sure about this, son? It may sting a little. I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy. Then let us begin. This body, it's everything I ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpapa Godbert. Thank you. Oh, but I have not, I have not even begun to begin. Byrigo, guide my hammer. Words are tough. Papa Hildy, I'm a Manderville man. Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. Well, obviously his voice would get bigger too. It's science. Papa Hildy. Gigi. And it's always best that Hildibrand has a Harrison Ford rubber face. Yeah, he gets it from his grandpapa. That's genetics. Now that brings back some memories. Papa Hildy. Oh dear, who could have done such a thing? By the Fury, it's just like the vase all over again. Miraculously restored to its original form. Gigi, my boy. My boy. Upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. It is, how shall I put this, more manageable. And much more adorable. That's a matter of opinion and taste. But how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a mammoth? Is that what's been troubling you all this time? But why didn't you say so? Manderville is more than mere flesh and bone. He is vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman for all seasons. Be you man or machine, it makes no difference. If they call you a mammoth, you look them in the eye and say, "Nay! I am a Manderville mammoth." Don't call him a mammoth. Mother, father, forgive me for not consulting with you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Manderville. Ye gods, I knew he was fond of the mammoth, but did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son. Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert! It all makes sense now, Grandpapa Godbert and Grandmama Julian. I've been waiting years to hear those words. Grandpapa Godbert, Grandmama Julian. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say. And what's so bloody grand about it? I thought I gave her like a southern accent before. I'll come back now. Yeah. I'll not be made a grandmother to a bloody bugger and mammoth. It's past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy. Fury, take me. I've heard the tales of dark nights before, but no, it couldn't be. No, I think I found something far worse. Heretical like as not, but rules be damned, I'm not risking my life to find out. I was thinking, I like how everyone involved in these quests is like that one Resident Evil 2 mod where all of the facial expressions are amplified by like 2000%. Everyone's like, that's the first thing I thought of when Seer did that. It was Leon's face like opening up. They're mad, utterly mad, the whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence I will never understand. Well, at least the mammoth seems to have overcome its existential crisis. For today, I didn't even know a mammoth could have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a mammoth. Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Fury, take me. Their idiocy is infectious. I mustn't allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure, report to your superior. One step at a time, one step at a time. The organization? We haven't started Kingdom Hearts 2 yet. Oh wait, no. We did just finish Chain of Memories. Check the YouTube for the whole Chain of Memories playthrough. Speak with Siren Foundation. And while I'm talking about the YouTube, yeah, I'm talking about the YouTube, the link is on the main page and it's there in chat too. You will also find Resident Evil 4. Part 1's already up. I'm uploading Part 2 after this. As well as what I was able to play of Diablo 4 before this. And even a little bit of Darkest Dungeon. Because I wasn't able to play Diablo. So I did most of a run of Darkest Dungeon while I was waiting. Just because it's already installed. I don't think I'll upload that though, because I didn't even do a full run. Slowly, carefully, that is how a life is taken. Right then. My superiors, having been informed of the mammoth's adoption by House Manderville, as witnessed by House Forton, proceeded to take me to my task for my gross mishandling of the situation. They remain convinced that the mammoth is a product of heretical machinations and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. That may prove problematic, however, as Gigi seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Manderville mammoth, casting about for any hint of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though I do not share my superior's conviction, I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about that mammoth. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that vase, and itself, to its original form. Reconstructive magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike any I've ever seen before. Dun 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 dun. Oh, it's Big Gigi. See you, Inspector. We will see you, Inspector, next week. That is the first half of the Heavensward Hildibrand stuff. A gazebo to call our own. You're maybe the only man who's yet to drink from the well of madness. We'll do the other half next stream. I did start early. Suspend. Did I? I didn't do any of the dailies yet. I think I'll do a trial roulette. Why not? It's tank in need. I don't want to do a whole dungeon right now. Anyone up for a trial roulette? Head back to the inn. Fix my stuff. I wore it down a little bit. Oh no, I didn't. I just had to fix my tank stuff. Are you, let me in, let me in, let me in! Okay. Trial roulette, let's go. Right away, that's what I like. What do you mean? What do you mean I can't eat while I'm in queue? Says who? All right, come on, not something stupid. Oh, pool of tribute. Okay. I am gonna starve at this rate. I'm hungry. I need to microwave that tortellini. Main tanking it. I only remember the extreme for this, so let's hope this isn't too different. How do you do... Oh, it's... I don't fucking know how to do it.
Let the rebels begin.
I never remember how to do emotes with, without the chat log there. Whatever, I don't care. Yeah, well, the other tank may be new, but at least it's... Oh! Ow! And he just provoked off of me! Oh, that's cute. Oh, I meant to turn my returner off.
The seas part for we alone.
Hey, he's not doing the stacker. There it is. I'm a good sport. I'll off tank if he really wants to do it that badly. Honestly, I didn't really think about it until I was already getting in, but it could have given me the trial from the Hildibrand Stormblood. And then I would have had to duck out and I would have looked like an asshole because I don't want to ruin anything for the story. Kind of lucked out it went to here.
The seas part, for we alone.
Why are you back there, dude? You're dead. He keeps provoking.
How our hearts sing in the chaos.
Like every time provoke refreshes, he uses it again. And he keeps losing aggro.
Wild and pure and forever free.
All right, trade off. Come on, dude. Trade off. Do it, dude. Oh, god damn it. Oh, somebody else did. Okay. That's supposed to be the other tank. Who is that?
Rejoice!
Mouse cursor out of the way.
Resilient souls, I salute you!
Straight up, I'm gonna wait until he provokes him again, then I'm going to provoke him.
The seas part, for we alone.
Oh, I do know Heart of Light. A little late. I never know when I know that damn move. Ah!
Such ferocity.
Get away from me, get away from me. Did you just provoke him into facing everyone else?
Earth and stone at our beck and call.
Oh, turn them away!
'Twas a memorable dance
You
indeed.
fool! Good, you're done. No, I'm out of here. Ah! I don't mind hard-headed tanks, but when they clearly don't know what they're doing and they're putting everyone else in danger, I've got an issue with that. Ah. Can I get into a normal raid real quick? Yeah, should be. Good lord. No, with a good number of tanks, it's always a pissing contest of who's the main tank. And I don't care, as long as you're doing the job right, you can do it if you want. I'll help. All tanks have support abilities, and I use them all the time, even when I'm main tanking. I don't know. I just don't see it. It's about getting the job done, man. It doesn't matter what your part in it is exactly, as long as you are able to carry everyone to the end doing your job. Who the hell cares if you're main tank? That's off tank sinking right there. Oh hey, I kind of remember this one. I remember this is really hard to do with only 2 people. Oh, damn it, I didn't fix my... Unavailable at this time. Cool. Oh wait, don't I have to see one of the guys at the ends about getting my mentor crown back? It's not just gonna come back if I null status. Oh, this warrior is not good at holding aggro, apparently. And she's got her stance on, too. What is it? Ultros. Tentacle simulation. I thought it said tentacle stimulation. I'm not into that at the moment. I was trying to catch them both in that. I don't know if I succeeded. Corvi? Who the fuck's Corvi? That was not the off tank. Also, that red is death. What is it? Yeah. Oh! No, get your own! Fucking get your own! What the hell, dude? Where's she standing? Come on, over here. I'll just be stunned for a little bit. That's cool. Arm & Hammer's is Tank Buster. Okay. Oh my lord. Oh, I don't know Faded Circle yet. That's cool. Just stand in the way of that. Why are you pulling it over here? Everyone's already going over another one of those stubborn tanks. It's always nice when you run into another tank who, I don't know, wants to work as a team. And she's facing him towards the middle again. Steadily walking him closer into the middle. What are you doing? Really? Good God. No, screw it, I'm just out of here. I got some commendations for being a team player. Alright. I'll end it a little early because I started early.